Google Chromecast doesn't want to flip, even though I'm in landscape mode. Encryption, or forced encryption, it's a problem, and it was a problem for me because sometimes I really don't want it to be there. So last week or 2 weeks ago, I got an update to Magisk Manager, and in that update it was a huge bump in terms of bug fixes and stuff like that. So naturally I got a notification from Magisk Manager that your Magisk root needs update or something like that. So what I did was tapped the notification, and so when I did that, it updated successfully. It told me that your device needs a reboot, and so I did that. Now after the device booted up, root was broken. Magisk Manager wouldn't open up. Typing SU in the terminal resulted in a crash of some sort, and there were problems, many problems. So I decided that I should flash Super SU instead, and so I did that. And then after that, root came back into my phone and it was working fine and everything. But I wasn't really happy with Super SU because I'm a Magisk guy right now, and so I don't really use Super SU anymore, and so I wanted Magisk Manager back and I wanted Magisk root back. So what I did was hit the full unroot button inside Super SU so that I can get back to stock and then reroute from zero, from scratch, using Magisk. And so it told me that, okay, unroot successful, now you should reboot. And so I did. And the device got kind of stuck in the boot animation sequence where the OnePlus logo is there and the two circles, two discs are rotating around this logo. I left it like that for like 15 minutes and it still wouldn't boot. Now I know what was happening. I wasn't sure what was happening. So in order to unroot, you're gonna have to go back to the stock boot.image. And going back to stock boot.image while you're unencrypted means that your phone will encrypt itself back. I'm not gonna talk about why I was unencrypted. I have my reasons. I made my videos about it. And so I knew that during boot up sequence, it was encrypting itself again. But I wasn't sure. So what I did was, okay, that's a mistake on my end. But what I did was hit the power button for like 5 seconds until the phone cuts power off of the board. So it was a forced reboot on my end. And when I booted back up, it said encryption unsuccessful. All your data is lost. All my videos, pictures, games, apps, data of apps, everything was lost. And so what I did was boot up to twerp, erase data, and basically I was without my data partition at all and without any backup. So I had to restore everything from the Play Store in terms of apps, and all my data was gone. But I was fine in terms of videos and photos because I have Google Photos, so that's okay. That's fine by me. But what I want to rant about is this forced encryption thing. Like really, why don't you guys, and I'm talking to whoever made this forced encryption thing, why don't you guys tell us your phone is now being encrypted while it's booting up? Give me a progress bar, give me this loading sign, give me something. Don't just make me stare at a boot animation endlessly until you're encrypting all 64 gigabytes of data. And yes, my phone has a 64 gigabyte storage and I've practically filled it all with data. I'm a hog. Please give me a sign that just tell me your phone is being encrypted. Do not power it off or plug it in the charger or something. Don't just make me want to forcibly reboot my phone and lose all my data. It's just stupid. It's stupid on my end, but it's also stupid on Android's end or OnePlus's or Whoever made this forced encryption thing, I hate you for not telling me that there is forced encryption and it's going on and it's a process, it's a long process. Just tell me, please. I guess that's all I want to talk about.